I Train You San Diego, led by Coach T, who brings over 12 years of coaching and training experience. I Train San Diego specializes in athletic development, fitness training, and mentorship, with a passion for baseball, fitness, and helping others reach their goals. Coach T is committed to building stronger athletes and better people. True to his motto, only the hungry survive. I Train You San Diego is where discipline, growth, and results come together. All right, we are here with the quarterback for the Hoover Cardinals on This Week in Dago Sports High School Football Edition. Hezekiah Manuel had a big game against Vista Memorial at home. Went 18 for 28, 233 yards, three touchdowns, then also rushed six times for 67 yards with two more touchdowns. Hezekiah, that's a five touchdown performance. You're as a sophomore, your first year as a starting quarterback. Describe that emotion, young man.
It feels very exciting, and I'm grateful to be able to do that. Plus, my online blog great, giving me the time to make those plays happen.
Have you ever scored five touchdowns in any game from youth football, flag football, mighty might all the way through? Have you ever scored five touchdowns in a game?
Not at all.
So
The
what was?
most
Go ahead.
the most touchdowns I probably had might have been three, maybe four,
Mhm.
but never had five.
So it seems like you were in the zone that game. Did you know that you threw for three and ran for two, or you were just going through the plays, next play, next play?
I was going through the plays, and then I didn't really notice until after the game. After
Hmm.
my game, I was changing. I came out, and then I was talking with my dad and my mom, and then they told me how many touchdowns and what my possible
Nice.
stat line would be.
That's awesome. Amazing, amazing game last Friday. Um, that was the first home game of the season for you guys because you were on a bye the week before, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so your first home game of the year as a starting quarterback, because the other quarterback graduated, so it was your turn up. What was describe the feeling like, man, about to start my first game at home. Like, what was that week of practice and preparation like to get ready for that kind of performance on Friday, last Friday?
The week of practice, it was extremely exciting and also nervous. I was
Mhm.
going over the plays multiple times with my teammates, my running back online, and we also sometimes we would just go on call, and then we would talk about the plays and possibilities that could happen during the game. Overall, it
So
was an exciting practice week.
nice. You discussed, talking with your teammates. So describe the culture on and off the field, with your teammates. You guys are at Hoover, and Hoover Cardinals, have been a storied high school, in that part of town for almost over 100 years, I think. But it's not known as a juggernaut powerhouse football program. So how do you and your teammates build that chemistry on and off the field, to perform, at the level that you have an expectation for each week?
For us, even most of us, we hang out after school. Mainly all of us, we hang out after school, go to each other's houses. Before games, we talk to each other throughout the day, before practices. And when we have late practices and stuff, we go hang out with each other, we go walk, go get some food together. Then after games, or on weekends, we just play the game, sit there, play the game with each other, and let's talk about how the game went.
Nice.
Even
So, go ahead.
even with some of the people that aren't on the team, like the Water Girls and stuff, the band, we still talk to them too, and they're very included into the football team.
So what is it like, you of all the high schools you could have went to, because I'm familiar with you. You played at a high level in the youth, I believe for Balboa Raiders, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So what made you choose Hoover High School, the Hoover Cardinals, the Who Riders that they say under Coach Will Gray? Why Hoover? Because I'm sure you could have went anywhere else and to perform at this level as a quarterback, but why'd you choose Hoover?
Because I they invited me out to go to most of the games. And I enjoyed being on the sideline with them, the environment with the players and stuff. Also,
Nice.
when I was talking to the players, it was
Mhm.
fun talking with them, and then I had also opportunity to play with them, and it was very fun playing with them for at least a year.
And what's one thing that people that you want to share about, the culture at Hoover that people may not know? Because again, you guys work hard, you guys have training camp, off season, 7-on-7, you guys hit the weight room, you practice hard, just like any other team throughout the city and county. So what's one thing about the culture of football at Hoover that you want to share with people?
One thing I want to share, I would say, a lot of us work way harder than people really think. The stuff we do, drills we do, and we have a lot of extra hours working out just with each other, just to get chemistry down and stuff. We also do stuff out of school to get our chemistry down too. With the line, people show up, and sometimes we just have fun and go eat too.
Okay. And what's it like playing for the head coach, Coach Will Gray? Because when he took over Hoover Cardinals a few years ago, the Hoover program was at the bottom of the bottom, unfortunately, and he helped resuscitate that program and build up the culture to what it is now. What is it like playing for Coach Will Gray?
It feels very good playing with him. He's a very smart head coach, offensive coordinator. A lot of times he be calling plays on the spot, helping us do whatever he can, help us win.
Nice. And Hezekiah, what's one actually who deserves more recognition? Who's one or two players or a group of players that deserve more recognition on your team that they don't get it, in your opinion?
I would say my center. He's a sophomore. His name is Ethan. It's his first year on varsity,
Nice.
and he's been snapping, blocking very well,
Okay.
and doing what he's supposed to do. And I would say Abraham. He's basically the captain of the line. He helps them keep them on track and get everything done.
Nice. Okay. So as a former offensive lineman, defensive lineman myself, where I played football back in the day, I could definitely appreciate that. And I know when they see this and watch this, they'll appreciate that and give you even more love and block even more aggressively for you, knowing that, hey, our QB1 went on this platform and showed us some love. So that's big on you as a quarterback to show love to your linemen like that. And, before we wrap this up, Hezekiah, what's one thing about you that people may not know about you, or a guilty pleasure or something you like doing that that someone like, hey, Hezekiah likes that, something that you may want to share, something light and fun.
One thing I will probably like to share is before games and stuff, or at
Mhm.
school the whole day before games, I'm really not as talkative as I am during the week. I sometimes I just sit there, just go over film before games, just sit there, watch film the whole day, get my work done first, and I'll just sit there, watch film, and get ready for the
Nice.
big game.
So you basically you're in the zone, locked in. You don't
Mhm.
really people know not to bother you. You're locked in, getting ready. I like that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Hezekiah Manuel, QB1 sophomore at the Hoover Cardinals. If you don't know about him, you better ask somebody. He's one of the next ones up in San Diego County, and you should be seeing a lot more of him on PPR and all these other platforms. So, congratulations on the big victory. Your team is 2-0. Next game again is at a neutral site against a tough Montgomery Aztecs team. What's some of the preparation? This is Tuesday, so you've already started to get ready for that tough team at a neutral site. What's some of the preparation you guys are doing as a team collectively, being undefeated, knowing that you're coming against a tough, gritty team from the South Bay?
Some of the preparation is heavily watching film, knowing how the defense plays, what they do in certain situations, and
Mhm.
also finding plays to counter what they would do on the defense.
Nice. Okay. Well, thank you for your time. Again, hoorah, QB1, Hezekiah Manuel. Great job against Vincent Memorial. Best of luck to you this Friday against Montgomery, and best of luck the rest of the season. And be definitely keeping an eye out for you. You are for sure Dago Sports Show certified. And again, thank you for your time, young man. Did a great job.
Thank you too for choosing me.
All right.